Biafra, superstars, media.
My people, now how on there? Hold on there. My people, now how on there? When we tell the people, say, give what belongs to Caesar and to God, they pretend like they don't understand what we are talking about. We tell them, allow the dead to bury the dead. They think we are the problem. They blame Simon Ekpa. They blame nnamdi Kanu. They blame the Igbos. They say they will poison the Igbos. Those in Edo, before your result is even announced, I am coming out to ask you guys, when will you learn? When will you learn? My people, make una hear the lamentation of those that believe in Nigeria. We have told them Nigeria is a fraud. Nigeria is a farce. Nigeria is a fake. It's a contraption. They don't want to listen to us until it happens to them and they start to complain. Without any much further ado, make una hear the man when they cry, they lament about their so-called Edo election. We don't want them say, give what belongs to Caesar and to God. Biafrans who are in Edo, keep your eyes on the rising sun. Forget this nonsense they call election in Nigeria. Forget about Nigerians' business. Keep your eyes on the rising sun. Make una watch this one and tell me what you think about it. Come and see the lamentation from the good people of Edo State, the old Edo State. Hear this one.
In about 15 states, 15 local governments, 15 local governments out of 18. When they found out, even after spending money, they were paying as much as 30,000 per voter. Edo people know what they want. Edo people know that they were tired with hardship and all those things, and they appreciate brains. You cannot impose a governor on them.
Hold on. Calm down, sir. Calm down. You see, even the government went up the ante. They went up. People are being stubborn. Say, okay, we shall still buy your vote. It depends on how much. Now we shall pay you 30,000 naira per vote. That's the biggest I've ever heard. Allow the zoo to bury the zoo. Nigeria cannot work. Those that are assumed that, oh, you will come together and vote. Aisha Yusuf say, oh, come together, let us vote. You are wasting your time. The more you do, the more they raise the ante. Those voting for 2027, you are wasting your time. We the Biafrans, so we are living from the 2nd of December. Let's take it back. Hear the way the man cry. Just listen. Watch the way this man cry. And it will blow your mind. Listen.
We've done election and we've won clearly in about 15 states.
Okay.
15 local governments, 15 local governments out of 18.
Okay.
When they found out, even after spending money, they were paying as much as 30,000 per voter.
Okay.
Edo people know what they want. Edo people know that they were tired with hardship and all those things, and they appreciate brains. You cannot impose a governor on them. They voted, and as well, Igodalo won overwhelmingly by well over 70% of the total vote cast.
Okay.
Now, what did they do? Comrade Adams to Shomole withheld the 3 circles, and then they went to start printing, trying to cover up the gap. If you go to Auchi now, they've been collecting. They have been able to force them to stop. Meanwhile, these people are busy printing. Some of them voted by passing the beavers. They didn't use the beavers. In my own local government, Ward 10, they went to the Riverine communities and printed by passing the beavers.
Okay.
Why will INEC give us beavers as a means to accredit us to vote, and at the end of the day, people are bypassing it, and INEC is accepting it because of one Oshomole and his people. Now, if they know that there was no need for elections, they didn't need to waste our time.
Hold it there. If they know there was no need for elections in that zoo, they didn't need to waste their time. Had I known has come to this man at last. This man is now reckoning the reality. If they had known there was no need for election. So for those when say Nigeria go better, oh, don't worry, by 2027, we shall vote them out. You are the biggest fool of the century. Any idiot who says, don't worry, by 2027, we'll vote them out. You are the biggest fool in the waiting. You are crazy, you are mad, and you need to go to a psychiatric home. Psychia, you need to go to a psychiatric. In fact, you will need some medication. If you think, say, a criminal will allow you to win them in a battle that has been fixed, then you guys, you are the biggest stupid idiots of the century. We are telling you guys that don't be cowards, don't be naive. Forget the shenanigans they are doing. Go for your freedom. You know what your real freedom is. These caliphates, they are after your resources. They are after your land. That is why they will put their own stooges. They will put their stooges in your land as governor. They know what they are doing. Matawale, you hear what they're talking about him now. Everybody is speaking about Matawale being the head of Boko Haram. The government don't care. They put him there as the head of security. You guys disgust me. The way you guys, you reason like fool. You think, say, these guys, they have time. Don't you know there's fire on the mountain? Don't you know that we have delayed them because their plan was to take over Nigeria from 2022? We have delayed them. The project has been delayed. They are now on borrowed time. So don't assume, say, oh, I'm coming to vote. Oh, don't worry, we shall vote. So you idiots want to wait until 2027. And you think, say, they will just fold their hand and allow you to come and, okay, come and win us now. 2027. The same thing they did last year, 2023, is what they'll do again in 2027. So you guys who are waiting, you are the biggest fools of the century. For me and my people, we are going home. Me and my people, we are going home. Me and my Biafra people, from the 2nd of December, we say we are tired of being fools. Our mumu don't do. We are not stupid like you guys are. You guys, you are the biggest joke of the century. To assume, say, a thief, a criminal, a fraudster, a people carrying out the assignment, the mandate of Usman Dan Fodio, they will turn around and make you governor to slow them down. The other time in the old Abia state, you heard what that boy said. Kalu, what's his name? Benjamin Kalu. You heard what the idiot said. That their APC is coming to take over Abia state. And they will do it because they are on a mandate. They are on a borrowed time. They are running late in their project. The project must be delivered, but they are running late. Simon Ekpa is slowing them down, and nnamdi cannot slow them down. So they are angry. That's why they are angry with Simon Ekpa. He has slowed them down. He has exposed them. And we are living. We are jumping ship. Those of you that believe in Nigeria, you will become slaves. You will become Islamized in that zoo called Nigeria. Now God go punish you now because you guys, you are stupid. You are foolish. Continue.
As a senator, he would have allowed
Take it back. Listen.
the Riverine communities are treated by passing the beavers. Why will INEC give us beavers as a means to
They ask me now.
accredit us to vote, and at the end of the day, people are bypassing it, and INEC is accepting it because of one Oshomole and his people.
Okay.
Now, if they know that there was no need for election,
Okay.
they didn't need to waste our time. Oshomole is a senator. They would have allowed President Tinubu to just announce and say, Mr. Okpewolo, you are now the governor of Edo State. Maybe Edo people will accept it that way. But this is democracy. And in democracy, it was Abraham Lincoln who defined democracy
Oyibo.
as the government of the people, by the people, and
For the people.
It's different from dictatorship. It's different from any other kind of rulership. We are not slaves in this country.
You are. You are.
Born free citizens of Nigeria.
You are slaves. You are. You have been enslaved. You guys are slaves. I said it. Because only a slave will think this way. Only a slave will think that their master, oh, one day, master will set me free. Only a slave will think that way. If not, You are supposed to, in fact, you are even a good slave. Now, a good slave go think, say, let me wash the clothes of master. Master will set me free. Let me cook for master. Master will enjoy the food and set me free. Don't do that. The more you do that, the more the master will lock you up. A real slave that wants to free himself, a real slave looking for emancipation will break away. Una shame, they shame me. Fear quoi? Eh? In a contraption, una think say those criminals on borrowed time, you think they love you guys, you think they believe in democracy. Do you call what they do democracy? Are you stupid? Are you foolish? You call that criminality, that level of criminality, democracy? Oh my God. Okay. Now I see you guys are really blind, deaf, and dumb. No. Walk there. Biafrans in Edo States. Biafrans around Edo States. Make una wake up. There is the need for you guys to support our government. Make una wake up. See what is happening before your eyes. You keep on saying, Edo no be Lagos. Edo no be Lagos. It's happening in your Edo now. Biafrans in the old Edo State. Make una wake up. Let's continue.
Who, by the grace of God today, we also have the right to elect those to lead us. Now, in the Bobaka local government, my local government, they go, already those local governments that they know that Ashtags swept 100%. You know what they did? The rule is very simple. You collect at your unit, then your ward, then your local government, then the state. When they found out that having collected at the unit and the ward, they couldn't manipulate nothing. Then they now, it was time to now collect at the local government. They now deceptively asked them to move all the things to INEC headquarters. And we are wondering, this is not the rule. They didn't give no reasons. When these people came here, they took them in. What did they do? The wreck himself that Wike sent here to do the kind of dirty job they did before in Rivers. When Labour Party won and we saw ballot papers that were cancelled and the figures were changed, the man came asked them to come in here. When they got in there, the PDP agents and the collation officers were not allowed to do their jobs. The wreck started collecting by himself using one Mrs. Anna. And they said the woman is the one who does all the dirty jobs for them at the INEC headquarters.
Story.
She's APC, body, soul, and spirit. I used to think that election umpires have no political party. But from what they have said to me this evening, the woman is APC. She's the one that distributed money to people trying to see if they could change it. But the Edo people doesn't change. They couldn't survive the wishes of the Edo people. What happened? They took all those things inside, and they are trying to now. They are rewriting the results. They are doing the same thing. The Shomole and Phillips, they are doing the same thing at Auchi, and people are resisting it. Therefore, when our agents, other agents come, you see them go inside there. Other agents, only the APC agent is with them, and they are writing the results.
Okay.
Mr. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu is the president of Nigeria. He is the president through democratic processes. He's not a military dictator. I don't think he's one of them. And I do not think that he intends to be one. Those people around him should not make him have the kind of figure that will spoil all the democratic values that we believe he had, because he was one of those that I know was in Nadeo. Edo people are not slaves. We have the right to decide who governs us.
Hold on there. Those in Nadeo, all the founders, you should bury your head in shame for the fact you guys could not smoke out this rat from the beginning. You guys should bury your head in shame. You allowed a spy to be amongst you. He was seeing what you guys were doing. He was feeding the news to Abacha. He was telling Abacha everything. And today, he is the president of that so-called Nigeria. All the so-called esteemed leaders of Nadeo, you all should bury your heads in shame. You've been used and dumped like a piece of trash. All the members in Nadeo, you are still hiding in exile. How many years? You are still on exile hiding. God. Abacha is dead. You are still in exile hiding. While the spy of Abacha came back. And now look at what he's doing in that zoo called Nigeria. But you guys, you are still in USA. You're on exile. All those from Nadeko, all of you should bury your head in shame. From today, Nadeko means nothing. It is now an extinct, a defunct organization. You guys should bury your head in shame. Your reputation is now in tatters. Bury your head in shame. All of you. Now cause this problem. You allowed a spy, a criminal, a drug man to be a mule amongst you. And you couldn't fish him out. You all did nothing. You guys were all cowards. You guys, what you did during those days was to jakpa. Na jakpa, una jakpa. All the Nadeko men, na jakpa, una jakpa. You are criminals. You guys should bury your head in shame. You are cowards. Let those who say we don't respect our elders come out and talk trash. You guys should bury your head in shame. Amongst you was a criminal, a rogue, a drug man, a baron, who was taking your secret, giving it to Abacha and his men. It is clear now. Look at what he's doing now. Look at what he's doing. Look at what he's doing now. And you are still up there enjoying your good life in America. You guys should bury your head in shame. And the fools that believe in one Nigeria are the laughing. I did laugh. That is why we, the Biafrans, now we get sense. When we say it, you guys get angry. Igbo. No, now we get sense. We saw this coming a mile away. The Biafrans saw this coming a mile away, which is why we said there will be no election in Biafra land. We called it, we saw it coming a mile away. And Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, His Excellency, Mazi Ekpa Simon Njoko, he said there will be no election charade in the land of Biafra. You attacked him, you called failure on him, you insulted him. You went all the way to Kenya to kidnap our leader for this? For this type of Nigeria? You believe in this Nigeria? That you went to kidnap nnamdi Kanu from Kenya? Nadeko men, you should bury your head in shame. Mad monkeys everywhere. Continue, I beg.
That your party, you are going to launch a protest.
Of course, until as when you go down, those results are released and is declared the governor elect in Edo State, we will continue to protest.
And go and protest now. All we are saying, give us our votes. All we are saying, give us our votes. And they bring the army to buy you guys like shit. They bring out the army to buy you guys. When will this zoo learn? When will this zoo learn? Nigeria, una shame they shame me. Now when una go learn? Una shame they shame me too much. Now when una go learn? Protest. Oh, God have mercy. Now when una go learn, una shame they shame me. You guys should wake up and smell the coffee. The music has changed from reggae to calypso. What you have is no longer Nigeria. Saudi Arabia is behind this. Now he's bankrolling them, he's funding them. They want to Islamize Nigeria. Even the so-called then Foreign Secretary of Britain, Lord David Cameron, he said he has spoken to all the Islamic countries, including Nigeria. He said it. The Oyibos, they are the masters of English. They are the masters of wordsmiths. They know what they were saying. When he said he has spoken to all the Islamic countries of the world, including Nigeria. That tells you that he said including Nigeria because Nigeria don't get one leg inside. And the other leg is about to enter. So which is why he had to qualify it. It's a way to qualify his statement. Say, Nigeria now is almost part of them. I have spoken to all the Islamic countries in the world, including Nigeria. Why the hell, in the name of God, is Nigeria's name there? Why not Ghana? Why not, Zimbabwe? Why not Togo? Why not Burkina Faso, including Nigeria? Because on paper, Nigeria don't sign everything. The Islamic Bank is now bankrolling all the projects. in Nigeria. Nigeria is gone. Even your resources. You saw what they did. In Jordan, they put a gas pipe. They are selling that gas pipe to Morocco. It means those in Morocco, they will benefit from all the jobs. While you, when you get the resources, when you get the gas, you'll be living like a pauper. Gas leakage going to kill your people. But those in Morocco, they will be getting the job. Nigeria is gone. Make una turn around and support the Biafra Republic government in exile. Support yourself. Fight for your freedom. If you don't want to join Baby Biafra, fight for your freedom. It's okay. Fight for your freedom. Una shame, they shame me. I rest my case. For those who have ears, let them hear. For those who have ears, let them hear. Nigeria is gone. Nigeria is a farce. Nigeria na fraud. Nigeria na 419. I beg, make una wake up. Una shame, they shame me. Samuel Ekpa is not the problem. The Igbos are not your problem. Biafra is not your problem. Nnamdi Kanu is not your problem. Una shame, they shame me. Goodbye. Very, very sad.
Yeah, check me out. Superstars Media. Lord Logan, but let me turn Lord Logan. And it's why Flora show 1914 amalgamation is what we dying for. 3 nations to 1 nation. Ever since annihilation, nepotism is nonsense. You and you clap your hands. Biafra gonna come, clap your hands. Biafra, Oduduwa, we're free now. Freedom is gonna come, we're free now. Yeah.